Gonzaga, the Canadian. They lob it to DA. Pass. In the paint, trying to work his way in there over a double team. Tamani keeps it alive. Now DA with a second opportunity. The Blazers on that offensive glass.
Is in second year out of France. Where's 21? He's down in the bottom corner. Now flashing to the basket. Taken by Furphy.
Good heads up play. Another turnover.
And they pop it up to Ayton, and there's that live turnover.
That live turnover.
80-78. 2.5 left in the third. Cade Cunningham with a step back long on this one short. Ayton hands to Sharp. Missing in four quarters, Komara. Ayton, no.
Kev, as Westbrook gets out here on the break and turns it over. That play for Scoot is a kind of looks bad on film, but I get what he was doing. He thought Jokic was going to jump and try to block that.
So catch and shoot a three. It's an air ball. Ayton recovers, turns, hooks, and scores on the offensive rebound.
Good job by Harrison Barnes, showed a lot of patience. Nice couple ball fakes, and then shows off some soft touch.
Barnes 5 points, alley-oop, and there's Ayton.
Corralled by Sharp, sees a double, floats it to Denny. Catch, shoot, three, in and out, and the rebound collected in there by Oubre, twisted away by Kamara. Loose rock, Henderson up top, Ayton on the scramble for the two-hand. Denny trying to tie it. DA after the rebound. It comes free to Scoot. It comes free to DA. He's able to pick up the loose change and lay it home. Shaedon Sharp soars in from midcourt to spear a pass. He'll set it up here for Kamara. Tamani will probe, lobs it inside Ayton, and he will just softly nestle it up and in. Gave up 20 offensive rebounds to Indiana that really crushed them. Into the lane, Abdia. Hand off to Ayton. He picks it out of traffic, prying it away from Keegan Murray to lay it in and draws the foul. And the big man heads to the line with a chance at a three-point play. Downhill, hangs. Ball affected by Richards, and then
Got a paint catch here, but a deflection. Ayton lost it. Gafford tipped it away. Shot clock at 9 seconds as Sharp finds Ayton for a pull-up.
Sabonis will hand off here to Monk. On to Fox. He's been quiet. They funneled everything through Sabonis, and he's been operating. Simons intercepts a pass. Bounces ahead. Ayton, the 1-2 to the cup. Double clutches and jams it down.
Edwards, the wing three, rims out. Randall pops it free, but Simons controls it, and then there's the lob to Deandre Ayton.
He's got 23 on the night. Bad exchange. Ayton the interception. Up the floor, the 1-2 to the cup for the two-hand jam. What a night he has had. Michael mentioned the short-handed Sacramento Kings. Blazers obviously without a few of their key players as well. Here's Ayton from the elbow, releasing and then rolling it in. On the push, checked by Ryan Dunn. Ayton comes into the picture from the elbow and knocks it down.
7.5 to play in the third. Clippers by 6. They've led by as many as 12. Ayton, he can knock that shot down. Exhibit A, Your Honor. It is 70-66.
And it's recovered by the Blazers. Simons up the floor. We will see that in a rare instance. Up top, it's second half.
This is very similar to the Atlanta Hawks game last night. Very similar.
Took over down the stretch. Jose has it taken away. And a 3-on-1. Banton's got 8 for the easy one. At a timeout for the Pels.
Gets into it quickly, catch, quick release. Not a lot of overthinking from Kevin out there, just getting back to a comfort.
Ayton wheels and spins. Tough jump hook by Deandre Ayton.
Such a hard worker, first guy in the gym, last guy out of the gym. So I asked him earlier if the three-point shot is something he's been working on. He said, yes, it's been a real focus of mine. We know he can get downhill, but would you add that three-pointer in there? Dangerous.
They want to repost. And they get back. Tice. Funny.
Right-hand hook.
Yep. Little fall away falls.
Man, Anthony Edwards really got that one up. Couldn't get it to go through. Simons misses on the three-pointer. Ayton offensive rebound. He'll take the jump shot over Gobert. Deandre Ayton showing that range.
The first 3 seconds, it's an open three-point shot coming off that bench.
Ayton, little shot put delivery. Someone of Zion's size can get up so effortlessly and so quickly. It is truly a wonder. It's amazing. Okay.
Nice deep catch as Ayton seals Herb Jones in deep. Bouncing off. Ayton seals off. Easy for the board.
That's an important stop.
Henderson right back to the rack. He'll attack with the left hand off the dribble, and it's Ayton who soars in on the trail.
Outrunning Miami, too. Just looking like the younger, more mobile team getting up and down the floor with grace.
Ayton on a stuff. Pretty pass from Sharp. That was well done by Portland.
He sees a hard time for teams trying to figure out how to guard against him. And it's that kind of play that they envision.
Now they're putting some stuff together since the Blazers took a 14-point lead in the first quarter, and at one point went on a 16-2 run. Trailed by as many as 15. Scoot dashes in, powers up. The lob to Ayton, turns, and there's that big old hook. Reset to 14. Simons goes to work. Grant.
Good pass.
Hook pass. It's Ayton going up top to score and draws the foul from Misi.
Sharp got a step, didn't he? Couldn't get the finish, but Ayton, he blew it. He'll be back at it and pad the numbers.
Scoot looks in deep, pitches to Murray, shut off by Mann, centering to Ayton from 15 feet, flushed it. Man, he has been sharp tonight, 5 of 8. Drags him to the baseline, bounces to Sharp, elevating to 3. Rebound, Kamara, look at him dig it out. Finds Sharp in the pocket pass, unloads to DA, one dribble, tentatively turns, hooks and scores, feathering it up and in. And Carroll off to a good start after 1 of 14 in the last meeting against the Blazers. Scoot comes off a double screen, bounces low to Ayton, pirouette, fall away jumper, got it. He's off to a nice start.
Simons for 3 in the lead. Ayton inside doing work, surrounded by defenders. What a shot! What a game!
In Atlanta, a game that the Lakers had in their grasp, but couldn't finish. Shaedon Sharp again goes all the way outside to the other end.
Yeah, but they switch now.
Yeah, and there's Ayton.
Yeah.
Easy. Yeah.
Keeping his dribble alive, instead of picking it up in no man's land, keeps that dribble alive, continues to probe, finds cutters going to the basket.
First bucket for KJ. Ayton.
Yeah, that was too easy. It's too big, though.
And for them offensively, times when they don't have a transition bucket like that fast break the time before, they're able to get into offense a lot easier than they were in Orlando. That you can't help off of that. Whatever screens he's coming off of engages 4 people, him and his teammate, and the 2 people defending.
Lob up top, that is Scoot with a pinpoint lob to DA. Simons up for 3. Ayton the rebound, came right to him. Now he's got some time here on the reset to square up and flare one up and in. First quarter, Lamar, your remark was that they're starting their offense today the way they started the second half in game 1. Here's Ayton, nice lob in there from Simons, leading Ayton into the air where he just has to redirect it.
The mental recalibration after you feel like you just let an opportunity slip is always the first thing. So the Blazers got to be locked in mentally here.
Grant a 3, follow tip, 2-hand jam, Deandre Ayton. Henderson's been good with that 3. Off it comes to Grant. Fakes, drives between defenders over to Kamara. Goes straight up. No, rebound Ayton, 2-hand jam for Deandre on the putback.
Grant against Prince. Prince with the 2 fouls. Grant drives. And Ayton with a follow, missed it again, gets his own again, and collecting a couple of rebounds in the process.
To a 15-point lead here. Under to Kamara. Kamara to Ayton, and Ayton puts it in. That was a nice little 2-man game.
That was a really good job from Julian, too.
Of movements out there. That kind of it's a weird vibe kind of a game going on, and that plays it to the Blazers' hands right there.
Number 2 in the league in scoring coming in, just shy of 31.
Oh, that's good, Shane.
Sharp drops it, Ayton away, pumps water, hooks and scores.
Well, they only really have 3 bigs for Milwaukee, so you got to have Lopez or Giannis on the floor at all times. So you may see as Deandre Ayton showing off the nice footwork inside.
Open up the seal there for Durant. It normally does. I just don't know how he got through that. I mean, you got 3 Blazers right there in the area.
12-3 Phoenix run. Touch pass inside. Ayton.
Avdia going away for the pick. Leaves it off, and it was there for the taking. Scoot Henderson got there for Ayton. on the 50-50.
And if the Kings get this 16-point version of Herter consistently, this team's going to be trouble in the West.
Yeah, you know, we talk so much about Kevin's shooting and how much this team needs his offense.
Luka with the deflection. He's second in the league in steals per game at just over 2 per contest. Only the great barrier thief, Dyson Daniels, with more. Putback, Deandre Ayton off the miss by Sharp.
Had missed the shot. Blazers the other way. Sharp in transition, no. Followed by Ayton as he went flying in. He'll get it, secure it, fades, flips, and scores.
Stayed with it on the offensive rebound.
McConnell will bring it across. And it's stolen by Ayton. Puts a dribble out in front. Galloping in there for a two-hand jam.
The Mavs will go to their place, and then the 76ers. Sharp, no. Ayton, yes.
Now he's having a field day in the paint.
Still makes it look easy.
Down inside, Ayton working on Giannis. Nice finish. So Deandre Ayton has a couple of moments here in this first quarter.
Blazers trying to finish it. Long way from home. Simons has been good. He draws 2, slipping the screen inside. It's Ayton! Ayton with a hook up and in.
Powell got off to an incredible start. Still very good. 7 of 9 from the field. Harden, not a bad post defender, but as Jim Jackson has pointed out repeatedly.
Hardaway Jr. shot is blocked by Kamara. Henderson to Deandre Ayton from the paint, fires and fills it.
I thought the foul was on Oubre. You can see he clipped Sharp from behind.
Yeah, it was on the drive. Oh, go get it.
Lob up top. Beautiful pinpoint lob by Henderson.
There is something about just the old school hook shots that just makes me want to do the golf clap.
Ayton inside with a jump hook of his own.
Pass to Ayton, turns off the screen, into the lane, blocked rim high by Monk. It comes free. Deandre's got it. He sidesteps, spots, and jams it down.
Pistons are certainly getting their share of fast break points these days. How about almost 20 in their last 9 games?
He adds up to a lot of points in the paint. Ayton with 2 in the paint for Portland.
If one of the Kings passes it to Chris, I'm not even going to be mad.
I could understand.
They are identical, folks, and I mean identical. Is Ayton with an identical good play in traffic.
Because
rangy defender,
an older rookie when he came in to Mighty now in the second year. Jimmy Butler is not a player who fell down, clean up.
Legs up underneath him, able to elevate now. A lot of those early shots, early games, they were hitting in front of the rim.
Ayton can knock down that shot for sure. He cuts the lead down to 5.
Grant into Ayton, fakes the pass, spins, throws it up and puts it in.
He's a big boy.
We got just over 3 minutes left here in the first quarter. Ware guarding Ayton. Bam on the bench with 2 fouls. Ayton hitting the hook. But Deandre Ayton off to a very good start.
Simons back to Ayton. Great play for the Blazers. It's 26-19 Clippers inside of 4 minutes to play in the first quarter.
I didn't mention it. That's on you, my man. I learned my lesson last time.
That's making all curmudgeonly.
Ayton misses the first time, second time puts it up and in. What a first half he's had.
And bluffs off the screen, and then rolling is Ayton again, squaring up and again into paint.
He's going to bring it right back out. They will swing it. Grant one more time from 3. Same result, but Rui can't control it.
It's almost like he tipped it.
Yeah, 2 offensive
rebounds. He tried
rebounds.
to tip it to Anthony Davis.
So an opportunity at the line. Blazers the other way.
Scoot in deep. Lobs it up top to Ayton, and he'll just touch it and score it. Shaden Sharp with it. Simmons digging in defensively. Off it comes to Scoot, comes across an Ayton screen. Ayton rolls, beautiful lob up top, 2-hand jam. Deandre Ayton.
Shaden Sharp with the basketball. Bounce inside to Ayton. They're making it look easy right now.
Grant kicks it out to Simons. They repost it to Grant against Herter. They found the mismatch. Ayton tipped it in.
for the holiday season is awesome. It really is.
Who are some of the guys who had the most fun?
Well, DA, you could hear DA like 4 aisles away.
Pretty move. Here's Grant, offensive end for 3. Oh, Ayton again. 4th offensive rebound of the first half for Deandre Ayton.
Scoot, the lob to Ayton, and that's the danger there for the Denver Nuggets. Ayton, one of the great dunkers off lobs in the NBA.
Embiid shooting 28% from 3 and 4 attempts a game, but he's much better than that. Up top, Henderson looks off a defender, drives it inside. He draws Embiid, hands to Ayton, double pump and lay it in.
As you mentioned it, Stu, he's one of the better guys on the floor.
Oh, I had given him the game.
Yeah, you had. Simons. Ayton, this is a good offensive rebound, and easy does it for Deandre Ayton.
Ayton working on 5 double-doubles already this year to start the season, has 4, and it's good to see him come back in and knock down immediately a couple of jumpers in the paint to pull the Blazers.
It's not its win for this Maverick team.
To a rolling Deandre Ayton, and he's able to finish through contact inside.
Super hot now beyond the arc. 85% Miami on 6 of 7 shooting. Looking super comfortable. They're getting a lot of space out there on beyond the arc.
Where second block. Oh, he tried to get another one.
Sharp went sky high for the board, but it's taken by Grant, who was standing still into front court. Checked by Gordon. Ayton maneuvers to it. Gets off a 15-footer and nailed it. He has been sharp tonight.
Clock going down. Approaching 3 minutes. Simons, leading scorer for the Blazers, dishing it. There's Ayton, who had a great first half, been a little quiet in the second.
Well, you can see the scouting report has been heightened on Austin Reeves. They are really face guarding and making sure he doesn't do much when he doesn't have the ball. They're not letting him get back.
They made 7 of their first 9 threes, and they're trying to buy baskets right now, and that's not working.
Yeah, really disorganized. Another make by Ayton. The spacing right now, they
French had a couple of good looks at threes.
Yeah, you can't ask for a better shot there. A better look.
Simons, and that's the 3rd oop to Ayton tonight.
And 8. Count it.
He's already got 5 points.
Yeah, he's just always ready to play.
Grant throwing it up, and Ayton throwing it down.
When we're not passing and clicking, everyone starts to suffer. So that's what led to Tyrese's big game.
There's an offensive rebound put in by Ayton.
Boy, you got to put a body on people.
He shoots 46% from the field, 32% from 3-point range. Scoot comes off a double screen into the lane, explodes to the rack, and just closing the deal was Ayton with a 2-hand jam.
Inside Ayton with good position on the jump hook. You know, he had a fantastic summer.
Leading the charge with the Blazers, Greg, Chris, Sean, Jackie, all of they getting Scoot right.
Denny on a drive and spray, a 3-no, rebound, Scoot in deep.
Deep defensive stance for Powell, 5 to shoot.
Ayton in the corner for 3, he puts it in. Deandre Ayton with his 2nd 3 of the season.
Pace of the ball game to Sacramento's liking right now. Though up and down they go. Deandre Ayton the trailer and knocks down the first field goal for the Portland Trail Blazers.
Meanwhile, this young Portland team only 3 turnovers. That'll be another one. Finds a trailing Ayton.
Double for Ayton after missing 3 in a row. Ayton pulls it, hits it on Lopez.
Meanwhile, Anthony Simons likes this matchup. Good job, AJ. Again, defense without fouling, but what?
That length of Ayton.
He's going one-on-one.
Inside out, it'll be Ayton. And he'll get the roll. Like everything else, it's falling for Portland. Give them credit, though.
4:20 left, second quarter. Ayton challenges Kessler, lays it in, and still finish. Boy, he has definitely shown that. 41 minutes logged in against Indiana. Any idea? Spin move for Ayton, being assertive in the paint, giving the Blazers a lead. and kicked out in the third quarter play for fighting with Yusuf Nurkic. Here's Ayton up top. He'll trigger on the trail from 15 feet. Good way to start with a stop and a bucket. From the suburbs of Orlando. Banks over to Ayton, who sticks a 16-footer straight away.
There's been a Seats for Soldiers game at American Airlines Center. The Mavericks have won 15 of the previous 17.
Devin's been involved in some big wins.
Oh, Deandre Ayton with an alley-oop finish.
Guys that can keep you in front and then contest your shot if you do get to the rim.
Pick and slip with it inside. D.A. Beautiful pass, backhanded off the deck by Simons. Abdia taking the 6'6" Ellis off the screen. Popping out off that action is Ayton to score and drew the contact. Deandre Ayton with a little half roll in the paint.
He feels the way this game is going. Wants to make the right decisions. Good pass to D.A.
Screen and roll with Ayton. It'll float one up and in. Blazers stay with it defensively. Advia up the floor. Bouncing ahead to Grant. Denny a step into the lane on Hawkins. Soft touch no, but followed up in by Ayton. And now Banton will take over. Jeremy off the screen. An extra dribble. Hooked it up. Ayton the catch. Ayton spins, hooks, and scores.
Butler gets stripped by Grant. Well, it's really bogged down for the Heat offensive. And they get beat down the other end by Deandre Ayton.
His contention is KD would be unable to put the ball on the floor. Nice pass out ahead. Simons. And there he is again at the rim. Deandre Ayton. Yeah. Simons and Kamara back and forth for three. Ayton plucks the rebound, turns, hooks, and scores.
Good offense gives you a chance for offensive rebounding.
Cross-court pass, Grant. Slants in, draws two, finds Ayton, attacks the rim. Regathers and lays it home, and the Blazers lead by 6.
They fall back into a little bit of a zone look here. Herter out top. Henderson inside to Ayton, and Ayton lays it home.
5 of 6 from Melania, 7.6 rebounds for Sabonis. Blazers a lead of 1. Henderson at the far edge. 15-footer by Ayton, pumped it up and in. Ayton goes to work on Batazzi, trying to contain, doing a nice job holding him now. Turnaround flip, fading and scoring. Man, he plays through all that contact, Lamar, and still scores.
They nearly have a steal again as Abdia mishandled the ball. Guarded by Mathurin in the post now to Ayton, and he dunks it.
Now Abdia, that's way short, and the Nuggets give up an offensive rebound. Ayton is in the key. Abdia throws it up and dunks it in, and the Nuggets, wow.
And then Milwaukee and Detroit will play for that Group A championship. Simons to a cutting Ayton.
And Tumani wouldn't budge.
Ayton in the flow, double pumps to the glass, blocked by Tice Reed, gathered by D.A. and dynamite.
To create some extra space, he is just so dialed in right now, shooting over the 6'9" Abdia.
Deandre Ayton with the mid-range jump shot.
He set a high standard of 40% over 2 years, going upward. Ayton. Comfortable in that area on the free throw line jumpers.
And here is Henderson off the screen on a pick and pop. Ayton for 3. Got it. Deandre Ayton who hit just 1 of 10 all year.
Their father played for the Blazers. Yeah. So Oregon itself has a solid team, but Washington with guys like Jamal Crawford who could still fill it up.
Clippers have doubled up the Blazers here early. 4 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Scoot comes off the screen, lobs it inside to D.A. Redirects with the right hand in midair off the window. Nice play.
Toumani Camara from the corner. Ayton with an offensive rebound and got that over the fingertips of Daniel Gafford.
Points in the paint, a 2018 Blazer advantage. 11-2 Utah advantage. Blazers at one point had an advantage in terms of second chance points.
Kamara drives on Giannis, drops it off, Ayton, and he scores it on Lopez.
He's splashed a few in like that over the course of his illustrious career. Deandre Ayton with the first basket for the Portland Trail Blazers, a free throw line check.
Ayton eyeballs a three, gives over to Denny Avdia in the lineup. Turbo immediately goes to work, and somebody's going to the deck, and it's Cody Williams. Triggering is Kamara, that is off. Rebound tipped up and in. Memphis 7 of 17, 41%. Ayton joining the play, drills a 17-footer. Deandre, 4 points, 4 boards.
Uncle Horace won his 4th NBA title in 2001 with the purple and gold. That's good little ball fake by AD, but he recovered. But there's Ayton to score after.
A 10-point lead.
The persistence for Nikola Jokic right there. Move after move, it's rewarded.
Now Ayton coming in on Najee. And no resistance there.
Clippers out in front. But this has been a teeter-totter second quarter. And currently the Blazers on top of the teeter-totter, 50-49 after trailing by as many as 12.
Ayton, the rare jumper, but because he's had layups all night, the basket looks big.
A quiet team.
Yeah.
Very reticent to talk on the floor. Ayton. A little flat shot, but it was soft enough that it skitters in there.
Turner, and the Pacers turn it over a second time. Good catch by Ayton, and it's a 5-0 run to start the quarter.
They're a 4-15 team on the road this season. I think it's Scoot Henderson in for Ayton's easy one. So breakdown defensively for the Pels.
Screen. That's a set play.
They beat Milwaukee earlier in the week. That followed up by knocking off Orlando, which, by the way, lost again tonight to Utah. That lob up top.
He was in the front court, I think, when he tipped it.
Oh, drops it off. Ayton finishes it. Now that's ball movement.
That doesn't sound like you. I haven't heard you call a player selfish. You find the good in all of them. Good pass.
Beautiful lob. Ayton rolls to the cup. Nobody with him. Kings did have that nice hot stretch. He went 10-3 at one point with 7 straight wins. Avdia steps back. His shot is off. Rebound grab by Ayton. Reload. Soft touch. Up and in.
And he can knock down the open shots playing around the talented scorers he's on the floor with.
Avdia into the lane. Hook pass. Oh! Ayton goes up top to get the hook pass from Denny.
Attack that paint and make the proper play. Defensively, we try to pressure. We want to speed teams up. We want to make teams. We don't want them to be comfortable around us. So
Sharp gets new dribbles from Ayton. Backs off Powell, and a beautiful play there to gain enough space for.
Baseline jumper, Ayton, and just got the nice roll on that one.
That Portland was getting, so it felt like they have a good system there in place for the second half.
Yeah, Mike, a 24-8 close for the Lakers in that quarter is Deandre Ayton.
Again, been shooting the 3-ball Julian Champagnie 50% last 2 games. Ayton, the hook shot turnaround is good. That's a tough one.
Got a long way to go to be something like that.
Yeah, wow.
Man, when David Robinson faces up like this,
Extremely thoughtful of you.
Ayton again. Admiral did stuff like that.
Avdia up the floor, working Matherin in deep, gives to DA. Takes a running start and packs him with 2 hands.
Trying to get early offense. Grant on the trail. It's Ayton. And a little jump hook will work. He gathered, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Slowed down.
From the line and averaging 15 points at least over the last 10. Simons snake dribble off the screen. Slants in, hard stop, finds Ayton, a rare 3. Got it. Ayton backs and turns. Gets in that rhythm with that short little spin move.
Denny Avdia backs on Tobias. Ayton fires topside and fills it up.
Not being a rush, had plenty of time to get that shot off, and he finds an easy bucket.
Ayton, a high arcing shot.
5:44 remaining. Avdia off the high screen. Puts Giddey on his hip, goes downhill and finds Ayton for a 2-hand jam. 24 points. Perpetual movement. SGA. He's 10 of 16. Nice lob in. How did he catch that?
The Nuggets with a 10-point lead, 61-51. Simons give it to Ayton. Jokic almost tapped it out of there. Now Ayton's got a 10-footer and he knocks it in.
Scoot trying to slant, double, gives to Ayton. He'll dribble in deep, get to the body of Embiid, and goes to that strong right hand. Banton to Avdia. In deep. Ayton has great position, turns and hits a fall-away jumper.
Less than a minute left. Avdia's in trouble. Oh, can't get the two-pointer. The tip-in's good for Ayton.
Grant looking for Ayton. Forced it into Ayton, turns, tough shot, fade away, up and in.
That's tremendous patience from Deandre.
Today's NBA, fast break, pull up from behind the arc. Luka Doncic.
Ayton from 15 in transition. On the trail, the big man.
Extra pass. Henderson doesn't want the corner three. He'll take it.
See, the thing is, he doesn't want to shoot off the catch. He's a rhythm guy. Like you saw it. Right. He wanted to.
If Golden State is lengthening and widening the floor, 4-on-3s are even easier to cash in on. There you go. And there goes the Blazers.
Up the floor is Avdia. Into the paint. Big strides. Finds the trailer. Ayton fakes. In he comes on Gafford and scores. Big time move there, Lamar.
Banton. Shot clock going down. Passes it off. Ayton slipped and scored.
I don't even know who the other four are. I just don't know four more than the Grinch.
But he's one of them.
Well, DA there getting the bucket, a.k.a. the Grinch.
For the Blazers control. Dumps it into Ayton for another flush.
Tough pass.
Has Anthony Simons taken a shot yet?
One, I believe.
Now two?
Yeah. And a brilliant, and Ayton timed it, didn't he?
Inside, it's Ayton between a double team, and he'll lay it in.
Now, that is dictating it.
Swings to Kamara, fake the three, drives to the baseline. Jump pass outside to Simons. Hesitates, bounces to DA, elevating, 8-footer up and in.
Opening 90 seconds, 8 mid-range. He's usually money. That's his best part of his game. He's missed little ones around the rim tonight.
This pick and roll with Maxey and Embiid, similar in terms of effect as Damian Lillard and Giannis Antetokounmpo. As DA gets the bucket in the middle.
Feeling pretty good. 8 steps out, open 15-footer as they collapse defensively and allow him a shot that he loves.
Continue living your dream here this week. Thanks for being an awesome fan.
All right, and it's just like I want to keep staying for more games, but I've got to go. I've got things to do, but thank you.
And here we come to the 6-minute mark with the Blazers leading by 5. Avdia rolls it inside, Ayton at the cup.
We'll be monitoring that.
Kamara lobs it to Ayton, makes the grab and slams it through. 7:07 to play in the first quarter.
Grant sees 3, dumps it over here to Ayton, ball fakes, and then sticks a 15-footer. Ball tipped. Kamara keeps it in play to Avdia. Denny on the screen, slipping the pick, sailing to the rim, two-hand jam. Scoot taking his time on the screen. On the roll, it's Ayton, straightens up and scores.
Ayton, the #1 pick in 2018, drifting away, puts it up and puts it in. He's very adept at shooting the mid-range shot, probably makes more mid-rangers.
Against the Clippers, 15 straight.
Right now on an 11-2 scoring run. Ayton's only attempted 6 threes, his 7th.
Posting up Jokic. He can still play.
Tipped away by Scoot. Gathered in by Scoot. Gives to Ayton. Squares up. Pops and rolls it in.
Scoot Henderson.
It's such a big deal. It's nice to see Jeremiah Robinson Earl cut out that corner, give Jose an outlet.
It'll be Ayton for the easy one on the bounce entry. All set up by Anthony Simons.
Slipping the screen is Ayton. Looking to pass. Now he'll pump. No. Follows his own miss. Triple pump into a spin hook up and in.
and never recovered. You know, Ruri finally missed a shot the other day. What he had, like 20
19
straight,
in a row.
19, something like that. Yeah. Underneath, put up, nose, and Ayton
on that wing, and it happened to be Tumani for a second three.
Advia using the 6'9" frame to go inside on Joe, and then shovels it off to DA for the two-hand jam of the Blazers within one.
Kamara looking inside for Ayton on the post up. Ayton got the auspicious bounce for the bucket.
Delano Band will come in for the Blazers. Shaden Sharp is in as well. Scoot. Ayton just rolling in there. Simons will bring it across. Get it back from Ayton. Again, he draws a double. Grant gives to Ayton, squares, and nestles in a 12-footer.
Ayton, the screener. Sharp hesitates and then makes his move and ends up setting it up there for Deandre Ayton.
Grant slants in, finds Ayton, faces up, 12-footer up and in. Deandre Ayton cannot be stopped. Scoot up the floor. Tumani, double move into the paint. Ayton, rocker steps, leans and fades and rattle one up and in.
Yeah.
His 9th team in a 13-year career. Up top is Simons coming off a screen. He sees a double team. Ayton will roll, little half hook up and in.
There goes that man again.
Kamara, offensive rebound. Scoot hands off to DA in one fluid motion for the jam.
Portland has got to take better care of the basketball. They turned it over 24 times in their last game. Boy, Ayton was setting up a bit of a camp underneath.
2:47 to go, third quarter. Suns by 2. Scoot up the floor. Up top, perfect position for Deandre to snap the wrist.
Ayton, free throw line. Can't roll it in. Goes right back to him. The floater over Victor's good. In a one-point game. 3 rebounds away from a triple-double. Ayton up high.
And the whole time, he was trying to help all of y'all out.
Message lost.
Advantage 7 for the Mavs. And for Nate Simons, difficult shot, but an easy and thunderous putback by Deandre Ayton.
Advia surveys up top, excellent pass again. Lamar right there to Ayton.
And that gives the Blazers a lot of real estate to negotiate opportunity.
Here's Sharp in deep, lobs it up top to Ayton, goes to get it and brings it back left to right.
Just rimming out, and you take all 11 the shots that they've gotten. Good move right there. And because Zoo had to help, that just opened it up for Ayton.
And it's that little bit of space allowed. That's all that Cade needs to get that comfortable 3 off.
Ayton was a deuce.
Sharp drifting along the far edge. Bouncing to Abdia inside. Nice pass.
How does he determine what he wants to impact the most game to game? He said he relies heavily on the coaching staff and their scouting reports. They dictate what he focuses on.
He's working on Nembhard. Probes to the baseline, lobs it up to DA. Nice catch, turn into a hook, splash.
That's a tremendous pass from Scoot.
Scoot takes his time off the screen. Lobs it inside, Ayton, two-hand jam. And Scoot just did it by the book. Simons bouncing here to Ayton. Outside to Grant, 7 to shoot. Jeremy into the lane to Ayton, squares up, 8-footer. Got it, nothing but that.
They've got to do some of that. They need to get out and run.
Yes, sir.
Ayton from the elbow is good.
So an empty trip down the floor for Milwaukee. Ayton, he'll pull a mid-range jumper. He's got a nice stroke.
Sharp flips it inside for Ayton. Off the window for a hoop.
Chance of defense from the crowd. Simons to Ayton. Good.
Such a good mid-range jump shooter.
Grant turns the corner, sees nothing but red, so lobs it to a streaking Ayton. Some nice plays there by Deandre Ayton.
Slipping the screen is Ayton. Out to Shade, fakes the 3, drives it inside, lays it up. Nope, but right there at the hatch.
See if Ant can get this drag screen set in transition. There it is.
And bullets a pass over to Kamara, raises for another three. Rebound tapped up and in by Ayton.
Here's Simons, gonna get it right back. Long distance three. Oh wait, just out of the reach of AD, so Ayton that time, two-hand throwdown.
The backward dunk.
If he gets an opportunity to, he's gonna turn backwards and dunk. Oh,
there he is again, he got a piece of that one.
Jaden Sharp to Fernie Simons. Deandre Ayton spinning to the basket, flips it up and in.
He really protected and went up with two hands. Simons, Eves there. And
the timeout, recovers the ball. In low, they feed Ayton. He gets it in deep, turns and flutters one up and in on the low post.
Good two-man game. Deandre.
Hard cut into the lane, tried to shovel a pass, it's batted away. He controls it to Simons. The cutter is Tumani, off to Ayton, laying up and in.
That's how they've been sharing the basketball.
Went to go to Castle, stolen by Simons. Simons up for Ayton, and the lob works that time.
Yeah, he can go up there and get it.
Avdia out to Scoot Henderson. Ayton on the catch, fires the midi, and it's pure.
Scoot off the high screen, pump fakes, hangs.
Oh, good
Nice
pass.
lob in there to DA. Award the big man, Lamar.
Yes, and Scoot wants to do that.
Hits the little jumper.
Yeah, but Avdia made the pass.
Okay, so the Jimmy Butler thing with Tumani, that wasn't too much for you?
Well, that's, I mean, you're talking about a perennial.
You got to go respect him at the three-point line, and he's good enough to put the ball on the floor and then invert it, where now it's the big guy driving, getting the shot for the guard.
Transpire, or come to fruition, I should say. Underneath Ayton. You want to see
another,
him.
see that bounce that he got there?
Yeah.
As the season goes on, that's going to change. But right now, early in the year, it's just I think that's something great to have, especially when you have a deeper.
24 wedgies this season. Back to you.
Well, and it worked the Blazers' advantage with the jump ball. They win the draw. Scoot, another great find inside.
Kind of a young core sprinkled in with some vets. And having the coaching staff kind of push you to believe that, look, I mean, they're executing. Now, I will say this, too.
Dalen Terry will defend him. Terry, third-year pro out of Arizona, stands 6'7". Inside, whirling. Ayton scores in the paint.
They put
another lob. And the easy one.
He put Jeremiah starting on Deandre Ayton in the second half.
By Tumani Kamara. Outside to Chris Murray, and Murray. And that could be a basket interference play as well.
Scoot the other way. He's got Gordon up. Shovels to Ayton, trailing. There he is again on the trail, Lamar, as he skids one in. Scoot circles off his screen. Now propels his body into the paint. Won't go. Ayton follows, flipping it up and in.
It's considered in the front court.
Scoot bounces ahead here to Ayton, and he's able to tee one up and see it go through from 10 feet. Played 24 minutes, scored 23. It was 8 of 11 from the field. Banton eludes Porter Jr. Nice lob up top to set up.
You get him the basketball because he's wide open and you trust him and he answered.
Final minute. Simons lobs to Ayton, got him a dunk.
6 on the shot clock. Good help on that. Scoot Henderson. Oh, it's Ayton again.
And once again, Milwaukee throwing the ball ahead. That's been part of their efficiency on offense, getting out in transition.
Simons up top for Ayton.
Having to make a play with 5 seconds left in the shot clock. And that, you're playing right into the defensive hands when that happens.
So far, not the start.
Put pressure on the defense and get higher percentage shots.
Portland 13th in the league in pace, meaning possessions. Scoot out ahead to shape. Draws Vucevic outside, flings a three. Ayton clears space, grabs the board, laid it in.
House there, Christmas Story.
You can still vote.
Old school movie.
The QR code is the lob is finished by Ayton. Or go to.
Takes left, moves right, hands off here to Henderson. Between defenders, powers up. Good power move, and that leaves Ayton.
Because he had 4 fouls.
Makes a nice little pass to Deandre Ayton. And Ayton with a good touch.
Scoot Henderson driving into the lane with power.
We've seen it more.
crowd didn't like the call. Another oop, and Ayton finishes it. Simons.
Anderson.
He'll turn this corner if you're not careful. He's got Miles. Miles gets called at that.
Starting tonight for the Blazers with Anthony Simons moving to the 2 spot. Lobs it inside to Ayton. They go right back to the moneymaker.
Ayton left wide open, and he hits a 3. Deandre Ayton.
Okay, across the board. Plus you have a shot blocker, space eater inside.
Ayton inside. Payton sets up Jeremy Grant. Ayton on a nice putback. Good work underneath by Deandre.
Gets swung over, then Powell is able to utilize the screen to come back to a comfortable shot.
Henderson coming off.
Ayton outside a screen well above the arc. He'll curl, lay it up and in on the roll to the hole for a 2-hand jam. Now they'll try Denver's medicine on them as they get it back quickly. Ayton hustles down the floor and pumps in a 13-footer.